My name is Veronica de Jesus, and my specific purpose today is to persuade my audience about the benefits of recycling. Recycling, which is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into new products, is an idea that until very recently was not thought of as terribly important. In decades past, it was a concept that was associated with hippies and tree huggers, and that society at large couldn't be burdened with. However, currently, the idea of recycling has become more commonplace and inevitably more common sense in the global scheme. The act of recycling should be everyone's responsibility because it has far-reaching benefits, which include saving energy, limiting pollution, and stimulating the economy. I'm fortunate to have always been exposed to the importance of preserving our environment and reducing waste through school, through my community, even through family guidance. Consciously making strides to utilize my resources has been a facet of my life for as long back as I can remember. With the following information, I hope to make you aware of some of the many pros of taking the time to recycle, as well as make you excited about contributing to such an important, vital cause for our global well-being. Let's first discuss the ways in which recycling can help save our society and ultimately our world energy. Energy, in all of its forms and fashions, is what helps the world of today function. The beauty of reusing and reducing our waste products is that it infinitely contributes to conserving our overall energy expenditure. When considering the grand scheme of what it takes to create a product from scratch, to obtain raw materials, transport them, process them, and manufacture them into something viable, making goods with recycled material like paper, plastic, glass, and metal is a major energy saver in and of itself. The Center for Ecological Technology found that the glass industry uses 50% less energy to use recycled glass rather than raw materials. The possibilities for conserved energy are exponential. The buildings and grounds maintenance states the amount of lost energy from throwing away recyclable commodities is equivalent to the output of 15 power plants annually. The energy savings applies to all recycling sectors. It's amazing how much good we can do by simply bringing our old newspapers and plastic bottles to our local recycling center. Now let's discuss the manner in which recycling effectively reduces levels of pollution. It can be daunting to think about all of the pollutants that we're exposed to on a daily basis. By being cognizant of the amount of products we use and may also waste, we make great strides in reducing the amount of pollution in our environment. For example, the Buildings and Grounds Maintenance reports that reducing the amount of paper you use is taking a concrete step in reducing climate change. Such a simple step can be so effective for our environment, our health, and our general well-being. When considering all the positives recycling does for our world, we must also think of the negatives that can occur when people fail to do their parts. Keep in mind that annually, Americans improperly dispose of 270 million waste tires, which can serve as breeding grounds for rodents and mosquitoes, and which also release oil and soot into our air and drinking water, courtesy of Affluent Magazine. We do ourselves a major disservice when we waste and improperly rid the environment of our waste products. Think of the air you breathe, the water you drink, the air that's around you, the sun that shines down upon your skin each day. Would you not want to do your part in making those things as pure and clean as possible? By not doing your part, you jeopardize all of these resources. Yet, by performing your duties of this earth, you see that a little can make a significant change and a significant difference. Consider that recycling just half of your annual recyclable household waste can save 2,400 pounds of carbon dioxide from being released into the air. This reduction in emissions ultimately helps to slow the progression of global warming, as human-generated carbon dioxide is considered to be a leading cause of global warming. Who wouldn't want to live in a less polluted world? Finally, we'll talk about how recycling can help to stimulate our economy. We must keep in mind that as a nation with a struggling economy, one of our major national goals is to create jobs, fill them, and make sure that they are sustainable in the long run. By continuing to emphasize the ease and importance of implementing recycling into our everyday lives, we contribute to maintaining an ever-growing number of job positions in our society. The EPA, United States Environmental Protection Agency, notes that when we reduce and reuse our products, we help create new, well-paying jobs in recycling and manufacturing industries in the United States. Many people can benefit from the stimulation of these positions, as jobs within the field of recycling encompass a number of diverse skill sets, such as basic labor, manufacturing, innovative and advanced science, technology, and engineering. This allows for another class of jobs to emerge and to open up for individuals that may otherwise have had difficulty finding work. The National Recycling Coalition reports that recycling has created 1.1 million jobs, $236 billion in gross annual sales, and $37 billion in annual payroll, courtesy of Affluent Magazine. All humans have the right to find a worthy profession in which they can support themselves, work hard, and contribute to the stimulation of the economic status of their society. The expansion of recycling jobs allows for an endless quantity of opportunity and growth for those that seek to attain it. In conclusion, it is imperative that we as a society take action to go forth with the knowledge we have about bettering our world through recycling. Recycling should be a part of everyone's lifestyle and is everybody's responsibility, as it has long-lasting benefits which include saving energy, limiting pollution, and stimulating the economy. We must look past the here and now and think of a world that generations to come will inherit. Though the act of recycling does wonders to improve our current situation in the world around us, the most important thing to take with us is the effect that it will have on our children and our children's children. What kind of world will they inherit? The EPA states that recycling helps sustain the environment for future generations. Keeping the idea in mind, we should seek to leave behind an abundant, flourishing wonderland as opposed to a depraved, desolate wasteland. Please make sure to do your part, no matter how small you think it may be. Organize a recycling drive in your community, carpool whenever possible, utilize reusable bags and containers, or compost food scraps and yard waste. There are so many ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and to create a happier, healthier world for many generations to come. And in summary, I have a small schematic from awarenessideas.com, which has a few facts and figures to drive home what we've discussed. So whenever you think that what you're doing is small or insignificant to the greater good of the society, take a look at this and keep in mind what we've discussed. Small, simple acts of recycling go so far and are the basic building blocks we need to sustain a world that we are proud and happy to pass on to our future. Thank you.